Hello and welcome to Food Tech 101. Today we're going to make the simplest chocolate chip muffins in the world. To make this dish we're going to need 100 grams of chocolate chips, 25 grams of cocoa powder, 75 ml of oil, 110 grams of sugar, 150 ml of milk, and 150 grams of self-raising flour. Now what makes these chocolate chip muffins so simple is that it's just an all-in-one method. Everything goes in a bowl together, get mixed up, and that's the end. Now, whereas with many cake tart recipes, you have to cream the fat and the sugar, so you'd have either butter or margarine that you mix in with the sugar and you have to beat it separately, then slowly add in this and slowly add in that. This one, we don't use any butter, we're using oil, and it's just all together, all in one. So let's do it. Let's not get too carried away. In we go. For this one, I'm using wholemeal flour, just a little bit of added fiber, sugar, or oil, cocoa powder, milk, and 1 egg. Now we could make this a vegan version. Instead of using egg, we could use aquafaba. I'm actually using soy milk as well and dark chocolate, so it wouldn't take much to turn this dessert into a vegan dish. But for now, I'm just going to use an egg. All our ingredients in. Now we just mix. The final part is just to add some chocolate chips. I've got some dark chocolate here. You can use whatever you want. Now into this mixture, if you wanted to make a variation, you could add some nuts. I wish I had some nuts actually, because that would have gone really nice in here. You could add some nuts or some raisins or some seeds or whatever else you like. We could make it healthier by adding a bit more bran or a bit more fiber or anything you like. This is the basic cake mixture. So for this one though, all I'm going to do is add in some chocolate chips. About 100 grams. Use more or less. I'm going to use about 50 grams. Save this for another, maybe save for another recipe. Quick mix through, and we're done. Okay, we're back. All we're going to do now is fill up our muffin tins and get them in the oven. Now, I've got two different colours here because I'm going to do a little bit of experimenting. I'm going to fill the first one, and I'm going to add a special ingredient to the second batch. So here we go. A tip: if you use a spoon and a knife, try and make sure that we add the ingredients directly into the centre of our cupcake cases. Go a bit in each one, and then once you've done that, you can go around and add a bit more. The key thing is try and make sure they're all the same size. If you have a situation where some spills out on the edge, just kind of wipe that off. If that's not wiped, then when it's baking in the oven, those kind of back bits will just burn. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in these so they have about the same amount in each one. Try not to overfill because they will rise in the oven. Now that's my first batch. For my second batch, I'm going to try adding another ingredient. I recently came across an amazing company that does a variety of flavourings online. They make their own vegan flavourings, and they have all different kind of essences, and I'm going to be looking to feature them a lot on the show as we go forward. So every opportunity I get, I'm going to try something a little bit new. Here I've got companies called Special Ingredients, and these are called, this is mint flavoured essence. So I'm going to go and add a few drops in this so we get like some chocolate mint flavoured muffins. So I'm going to put a few drops of this in. The link to where you can get hold of this kind of stuff I'll put in the information below. But it will kind of give it a little bit of an after-eight flavour because you have dark chocolate with some mint going in. Don't overpower it. I'm going to put 2 squirts in, and at the end we'll see what that tastes like. Give that bit of a mix through. I'm going to go ahead and fill in the other side. All done. My aim was to try and make sure each one was filled to about the same level. That's quite important when baking, because if one is filled more than the other, then while one is cooking, the other one could be burning. So it's important that if they're all the same, filled to the same level, they'll all cook at the same rate. So when we check one and it's done, they'll all be done. So pop this in the oven and come back in 20 minutes. Okay, our 20 minutes are up. So I'll take them out of the oven and check to see if they are done. Now there's a couple of ways we can check to see if they're done. One way is we can put a skewer in. This comes out pretty clean, that's a good way of checking. Another way is we can prod them. Now there are usually 3 ways to check if cupcakes or cakes are cooked. One is going to be colour, but because these are already brown, we can't check for a golden brown because they're already brown, so it's difficult to check. So we need to go to method 2, which is a skewer. Skewer comes out clean. Make sure you're getting the cake mixture and not the actual chocolate, because chocolate's still going to be a little bit wet. And then we can prod them. If they've got a nice bit of spring, which these have, then we're done. And they're out. Nicely cooked all the way through, quite soft. This is one of the ones with that had the mint in. Really quite aromatic. I think I'll try this one first. If we open it up, just break it open, take it to the camera. Really nice and soft inside. Really quite nice and soft. Just try a bit. Lovely. Really nice and light. Subtle flavour of the mint coming through. I think I put in just about the right amount. All in one method. Fantastic. No separate cream or anything like that. All together, nice and light. Oh, really, really good. Really simple, easy to make recipe. It's got all the ingredients, put it all together. What could be simpler? What could be a mouthful? It's really good. And there we have it. Delicious, super easy chocolate chip muffins. So once again, thanks for joining me at Food Tech 101. Food Tech 101 is now also available on Facebook and Instagram, so you can check us out there. And we're also available via email at admin@foodtech101.co.uk. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. My name is Mr. Lionbird, but you can call me Sir.